Alright, this is the Proton pack that my daughter and I built for Halloween 2 years ago, last year. Anyway, I realized I never made a video of it. So here's what it is. We've got, in here, there's an Arduino Leonardo, and then I think this is an Adafruit MP3 shield. I think it's blue. It's probably, oh yeah, it's an Adafruit. We got the battery. This is just an Anchor USB battery, and then a big speaker here that's got its own battery in it. Saved a lot of componentry not having to put an amplifier circuit in this thing. So it can run off this battery for like 16 hours. I think it's so low power drain that it doesn't, like, the battery will shut off eventually, some of them, because they don't think that it's pulling. Anyway, so we've got, I'm going to turn the flash off here. No, I can't turn the flash off. Alright, anyway. So it's got a NeoPixel ring back there with some just rubber, like a clear tubing wrapped around in a circle. A colander, of course. I put a CD in there so it's kind of harder to see the NeoPixel ring. It reflects the light back. And then this is something that my friend 3D printed for me. This is something we made out of just cut some metal, put a display in there. All these wires are actually hooked up to, like, every one of these wires is used. We just, like, put the caps on it to make it look cooler. And then we've got some sort of flexible tubing here running down to the wand, which has another NeoPixel ring that you're not going to be able to see. Well, I'll just take my word for it. Anyway, so when you turn it on, let's turn the speaker on here. Right, okay. So I was really kind of surprised that I was able to get all this working smoothly with only one Arduino, because the Adafruit library does a lot of weird non-maskable interrupts. But because I've programmed operating systems, I kind of knew how to hack around that and was able to do a pretty good job of filling the buffer without having any stutter. So you press the button and it charges. You press it again and it zaps. And this number here is actually directly related to the rotation speed of the animation. The wand changes color too. Let go, discharges, goes back to red. There's a little Easter egg I added just for fun. There's a little knob here that you can change this value. It's just a variable resistor. And then if you set it to a power of 2, which is how I taught my grade school daughter powers of 2, because she was super into this, and then press the button, then it changes color to purple and starts playing songs from the soundtrack to Ghostbusters Answer the Call. You can set it to, it's got the whole soundtrack on there on the SD card. So just to not get busted by YouTube. Yep. Anyway, there it is. I have all the source code for this up on GitHub. If you're interested, you just need a Leonardo and that shield, and then, you know, like a ton of labor.